So, guys, General Sibiya, the suspended Deputy National Commissioner for Crime Detection, is still fighting to get back his job. You remember that Sibiya was put on leave of absence following the explosive allegations that were made by General Mkhwanazi, where he accused Sibiya of playing a vital role in disbanding the KZN political killing task team. And during that time, guys, it was such a mess because General Sibiya went on television and told South Africans that the decision to disband this team was not his decision. He actually got the letter from Fannie Masemola, the national commissioner, and his job was to implement what was instructed. This is what Sibiya said about this whole thing.
He's saying what he's saying, and I can tell you that he doesn't know what he's talking about. To start with, the political task team, upon receiving a letter from the national commissioner, not from the minister, it is the national commissioner, Fannie Masemola, who wrote.
Listen to that, guys. Pay attention to that. He says that he got the letter from the national commissioner, not the minister. The national commissioner, not the minister.
He's saying what he's saying, and I can tell you that he doesn't know what he's talking about. To start with, the political task team, upon receiving a letter from the national commissioner, not from the minister, it is the national commissioner, Fannie Masemola, who wrote me a letter telling me what he wants done and by when, not the minister. I received a letter from the national commissioner that says he wants this by this date. Ours was to implement. Secondly, they were requested to, according to the way the national commissioner instructed, to make sure that those dockets are brought to the detectives since they belong in the detective space.
So this is what General Sibiya said that, no, I did not make the decision to disband the KZN political task team on myself. I got the letter from the national commissioner and not the minister. But then the national commissioner also did a press conference during that time. And he basically contradicted Sabia by saying, I did not sign off on such a letter. And I'm sure you guys have not seen that letter.
In general, what is the status of the political killings task team? Did the National Commissioner authorize the closure of the units?
Well, I'm sure you have not seen any letter that I've signed to close the unit. I have not signed it, and I don't think anybody have ever seen a letter where I've signed off the closure of the unit.
In general, what is...
So now we have a situation where the Deputy National Commissioner for Crime Detection, General Sibiya, says that I got the letter from Fannie Masemola, but Fannie Masemola says that I have never signed off on such a letter. And what Sibiya said during that interview, he says that he got the letter from Fannie Masemola and not the minister. But then I remember during that time, there was also a letter that was circulating on social media. And guys, disclaimer, I don't know how valid this letter is. And apparently this is a letter that was sent to the National Commissioner Fannie Masemola by then Police Minister Mchunu. And this letter talks about the directives on matters relating to the crime intelligence port of entry and the political killing task team. So you can see it says that, Dear General Masemola, the heading is the directives on the matters relating to crime intelligence port of entry and the political killing task team. So since we are talking about the political killing task team, I want us to go to the part where it talks about that. And here it is. Number 3, political killing task team. Number 3, political killing task team. in 2019, a directive was made to the National Commissioner of Police following the Moerane Commission report, even though not flowing directly from such an interministerial task team be established. The key mandate was to stop or investigate or resolve unresolved matters of politicians in the country, especially in KwaZulu-Natal. Here's the important part. Senzo Mchunu says that my observation in this regard, as indicated above, is that further existence of this team is no longer required, nor it is adding any value to policing in South Africa. I therefore direct that the political killing task team be established immediately. I therefore direct that the political killing task team be disestablished immediately. So when General Sibiya said that, I did not get the letter from the minister, but I got the letter from Fannie Masemola. It doesn't make any sense because clearly, according to this letter, Fannie Masemola has got the instruction from the minister himself to say, man, you need to get rid of that team. But it looks like Fannie Masemola did not follow through on what the minister said. But somehow, Sibiya got the message and Sibiya implemented what the minister basically wanted. And this thing made Senzo Mchunu look very bad. Because guys, you remember that Mkhwanazi told us that there's a crime syndicate that was unmasked in Johannesburg, and in the pockets of these crime syndicates are politicians and the people that are in parliament, and some of these people are in government. And you see the minister actively acting to disband a task team that is busy uncovering crime. So this letter actually made Senzo Mchunu look very bad. So going back to Sibiya, Sibiya is not also happy, guys. Sibiya again is not happy about the issue of the dockets. You remember that right now, Fannie Masemola, the National Commissioner, has also ordered the return of the dockets that were in the office of General Sibiya. Mkhwanazi also told us that, man, in that office of Sibiya, there are dockets there. There are dockets there. And we need those dockets. Those dockets are very important. And Sibiya was denying us to access these dockets. And now Masemola says that no, these dockets have to be returned so that the police can continue to do their investigations. And it looks like a lot of people are not happy about that decision. You remember that even yesterday, the acting police minister, Professor Kachalia, has expressed his concern. He's not happy that Masemola has ordered the return of those dockets so that the police can continue to do their job. And again, it looks like even the president himself is not happy about those dockets. So people are saying that, Thomas, but those dockets may have been in that office for such a long time. We believe that the evidence has already been tampered with. Yes, we can celebrate that Masemola has ordered for the return of those dockets, but how sure are we that the evidence has not been tampered with? And you look at the fact that the commission that was set up by Ramaphosa himself to look into the allegations that were made by General Mkhwanazi has been halted. And every time when such things happen, you cannot help yourself but remember Mkhwanazi telling you that there are people that are working for these crime syndicates in parliament and in government. You see, the ANC is being a stumbling block there in parliament with the ad hoc committee, and now you see this commission is not going forward, and the comrades are telling us about infrastructure. You can see, like, it's almost as if this is a coordinated plan, that guys, you can go to parliament and frustrate them as much as possible there in parliament, ensure that nothing actually goes forward. We're gonna do our part outside. We're gonna make sure that this commission does not go forward. And it looks like a coordinated plan. It looks like a coordinated plan. So Sibiya has filed supplementary affidavits accusing Masemola of premature actions. So they are still not happy about those dockets. So here it says that the suspended Deputy National Commissioner for Crime Detection, Lieutenant General Sibiya, has filed a supplementary affidavit in the Pretoria High Court challenging the actions of the National Police Commissioner General Fannie Masemola regarding the return of 121 investigation dockets to the KZN Political Killing Task Team. Sibiya contends that Masemola's decision to return the dockets is premature and undermines the ongoing Judicial Commission of Inquiry established by the President to investigate the allegations of political interference with the South African Police Service. I mean, guys, this thing does not make any sense. It does not make any sense. The commission can go forward. The commission can do its job, and the police can also do their job. I don't see how the commission stopping has anything to do with the police continuing to do their job. The police job is to investigate. So now they are telling the police that no, you cannot continue to investigate this because we have to sit in that chat room and have discussions about these issues. But you, as the police, you must not do your job. It makes no sense. The police can continue to do their job while the commission also continues to do their job. And I think this can actually help the commission. Can you just imagine if they find new evidence while the commission is going and this evidence is submitted? And now we as South Africans, we know of things that we didn't know before. So this whole argument that Sabia is saying that he contends that Masemola's decision to return the dockets is premature and undermines the ongoing Judicial Commission of Inquiry established by President Ramaphosa to investigate allegations of political interference within the South African Police Service. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. The commission, chaired by the retired Constitutional Court Justice Mbuyiseni Madlanga, was announced following claims by the KZN Police Commissioner Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi of undue influence in police operations. In his affidavit, Sibiya highlights statements from both President Ramaphosa and Acting Police Minister Firoz Kachalia, who has expressed concern over Masemola's actions. And again, why is Ramaphosa and Kachalia concerned? Why are these people concerned about the return of these dockets? Why? Somebody please tell us, why are these people concerned? Ramaphosa, Kachalia, why are you concerned? Why are you concerned? Let the police do their job. Let the police do their job. Because right now, like this whole thing, it looks like interference. It looks like the interference, man. The executive directly interfering with the police work. No, Ramaphosa, no. President Ramaphosa reportedly questioned the timing and appropriateness of the returning of the dockets, emphasizing that such matters fall within the Commission's investigative mandate. Ramaphosa is talking nonsense. So, the acting police minister Kachalia echoed these sentiments, noting that steps were being taken before the commission had an opportunity to investigate the issues surrounding the task team. Sibiya argues that Masemola's decision to return the dockets constitute interference within the commission's work and seeks to prevent any parallel processes that may prejudice the integrity of the investigation. He has requested the court to set aside Masemola's action until the commission has concluded its inquiry. I don't think any rational court is going to listen to that. I don't think any rational court is going to listen to that. And I don't understand why these people are trying to insinuate that the police cannot do their job if the commission has not concluded. It makes no sense to me, guys. It makes no absolute sense to me. But those are my thoughts, guys. What do you think? What do you think? Please tell me what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to hit that like button, and the most important part, subscribe. My name is Thomas Mabao, so I will see you next time. Bye-bye.